What's up, guys, and welcome to RPG's gaming section. I'm going to jump right into things. I've noticed as of late that there's a large influx of open world games. I mean, since GC came out, we've Infamous and what is it, Saints Row, and now we got Watch Dogs coming out, and now even Metal Gear Solid, the beloved Metal Gear Solid, is coming out, and it's an open world game. Why are we getting so much? Is that going to be the new thing? Like, we're just going to get, everything's going to have an open world version of itself. Like, is that what's going to happen? Like, I feel like in open world games, they all suffer from one problem to me. They get repetitive. You wind up doing, in your free time, random shit that doesn't actually matter to the story. And something like Metal Gear Solid is something that's wildly story-based to me. It sucks me in when I play the game, and I feel like it being open world is going to stop that from being possible. So we'll see. MGS Ground Zeroes just recently came out. And that is the prologue to the game for those of you guys that don't know. And I've heard some good things and I've heard some bad things. I hear that it's a little bit short. It's only about 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours if you're an up. And then I hear from other people that it's glorious and that it can be longer than that if you do more things in the game, if you get 100%. And then 100% in the game is probably a little bit harder. Now here's the question. Are we getting trapped into buying a demo, paying full price for a demo that is not worth $20 to $30? Or is Kojima really just giving us a taste? Is he just letting us fans that can't wait till 2015 to play his game and just absolutely need it now? Is that what he do? Is that what he's doing? He's saying, all right, well, if you don't want to pay for what we got here, then take a hike. You don't have to buy it. Wait till the new game comes out, and you're just not going to understand half the shit that goes down. And that's what MGS is all about, those little tiny nest eggs that were put in there by Kojima himself. And that's what I'm looking for, and that's why I'm going to buy Ground Zero. Because I can't wait for Phantom Pain. And I know that Kojima gave us this game as a little taste to get us ready. To get us ready for Phantom Pain, because Phantom Pain is going to be glorious. Alright, so Titanfall came out recently, about a month ago, and it's been doing its thing. I think that it's phenomenal, and if you're still playing COD, you're wasting your time. Need to get an Xbox One, get your PC up to date, and get on this game. Because this game is glorious. You get to hustle around with Hustle Gear, which is practically out of Attack on Titan aside from the Spider-Man aspect. And then you get to take out giant robots. Like, what is better than that? I can get in my own robot and destroy your robot. I can be a dude, jump on your robot, and then kill your robot as a dude. That's awesome to me. However, you know what's not awesome? Not being able to play the game. Because I got the game the very first day, and that whole day up until the night, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, from 10 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning the next day, I could not play the game because the servers crashed for all of Xbox. So you know what that also meant? My Xbox One, which I pretty much only have to play this game, was now a paperweight. I now have a big system that does nothing because I already have Netflix on my PC. So that's just terrible. I got over that because it finally worked. You know what happened? 2 weeks later, it happened again. And Xbox had nothing to say about this. They gave us nothing. They just told us, we got it. We'll make it better. We'll make it better. We'll make it better. They made it better, and then they fucked off. What is that even about? I don't know. But at the same time, what I can say is Titanfall makes up for it. Because Titanfall is awesome. On top of that, we're getting games that don't have single players. People are mad about that because when it went down and we didn't have internet anymore, we couldn't play the game. If it had a single player, I still have something I could do. And I think that's what really made people mad, that we had no single player. And we don't want games to nickel and dime us. That's what it comes down to. Another game that's coming out, fated to come out about this summer and this winter, is Smash 4. The new Smash Brothers game just recently got an update the other day. The maker of the game came out to tell us a little bit about it. You can check it out over here. And basically, so we got some new characters, we got some new modes. We now know that the 3DS version is coming out first and going to have separate stages and separate modes than the Wii U version. So you're not just getting a port, which is a very good thing. That means that they really put their time into it. But at the same time, you're also getting characters. You're getting all the characters in both of the games. Meaning I can pick up my 3DS and train while I'm on the go, and then come back home and upload my Wii U and go online and keep messing people up with my same guy. And I think that that's really huge. I think what they're doing with the one-player aspect, allowing me to do a little one-player mini-game and then use the power-ups I've done from that to fight, you know, a real dude. I think that's also really cool. I think one thing that's bad is the online. The online is really bad. They're making it only 2 options. It looks like we got the noob mode, where it's items on, everything goes, like final smashes, everything's happening. And then we've got the pro level stuff where it's only one-on-ones and you only get final destination. You know what this means to me? This means that we're not going to have counter picks on stages. We're not going to have, stages aren't going to hold an impact. Does that mean that they're going to have the same ceilings, same floors? Is that what that means for us? Who knows? Who knows what that actually means? But you know what I do know? We finally got new Pokemon. I was just the other day talking about how could we just get Lucario again? Like, who cares about Lucario? But you know what we got? We got a Lucario who can Mega Evolve, like what Gen 6 just brought us. We got Charizard finally saying, forget the Pokemon trainer. I'm going to be in this brawl Dolo styles and show you the real flames. And then finally, we got one of the Gen 6 starters, one of the coolest Pokemon, I think, to date, Greninja. He's a frog, and he's a ninja. What more do you need? That's all you need, pretty much. Lastly, the last thing that I want to go into, now that we've talked about a lot of different systems and the gaming in general, is the next gen. We're in the next gen right now. We're about a year in, a little less than a year. We're like half a year in. And the votes are out. PS4 won. It beat everything. I made a huge mistake before in thinking that Xbox One was going to do it. I have an Xbox One. I do not regret it because Titanfall is awesome. But PS4 is winning. More people are buying PS4s. What I will tell you, for those few people out there that are on the fence, the Kinect is not that bad. Like, I am thoroughly happy with my $100 purchase. I'm playing games and I just yell, Xbox, record that. And the next thing I know, I fucking recorded. I think I recorded something just now just by saying that, because my Xbox is on. But in reality, that's really dope. And I don't think PS4 is beating that, because it's not. Like, it's just not. However, like I said before, it is currently beating it. How do I feel? How do I feel about next gen? There's no games. I have the Xbox One. I bought it I think it was like a week after the first day. Something like that. And ever since, I have one game. I have Titanfall and Killer Instinct. I never play Killer Instinct anymore because nobody wants to play, and no one has the system. And I play Titanfall all the time, but it's the only game. Same thing with people I know that have PS4s. They have one game. They've got Infamous, and that's it. That's what they play all the time, unless they're just on their PS3s and their Xbox 360s, which is what you should have, because there's no reason to get it right now, because next year, wild games are going to come out for it. You wait till next year, you save up your pennies, you got wild time, and you're going to come into an awesome library of games. Now, last time I had a video, I ended it on what was the big question: who was going to win, PS4 or Xbox? And I said that Xbox One was going to win. The one thing that I have to admit is I was wrong. Yes, it is very hard for me to say that, but I don't feel bad. You know why? Because I'm a Sony head. And Sony is crushing everybody. Hold that, Microsoft and Nintendo. What? That's all I got for you on the gaming front this week. And if you're about your gaming shit and you're looking for an awesome group of people to share news and talk to, then check out the Facebook group We Game. It's an awesome little community that's always got many things going on. Check them out, the link below. And until next time, nerds.